Chinese companies have employed various strategies to become the world's leading manufacturers. Some of the strategies that have contributed to their success include: 1. Cost advantage. Chinese labor costs are lower than those in many other countries. This is mainly because of China's large population, which means that there is a large supply of workers, and competition for jobs is high. This has enabled Chinese manufacturers to pay their workers lower wages, resulting in lower production costs. Chinese manufacturers have invested heavily in building large production facilities that can produce large quantities of goods at a lower cost per unit. This is because they can spread their fixed costs, such as rent and equipment, over a larger volume of goods, reducing the cost per unit. The Chinese government has provided various subsidies and incentives to the manufacturing industry, including tax breaks, reduced land costs, and low-interest loans. This has helped Chinese manufacturers to reduce their production costs and remain competitive. China has abundant natural resources, and many raw materials required for manufacturing are available locally. This reduces the cost of importing raw materials and makes production more cost-effective. The Chinese currency, the renminbi, is often undervalued compared to other currencies, making Chinese products cheaper to export. 2. Government support. Chinese manufacturers receive tax incentives from the government to help lower their production costs, such as tax exemptions on imported equipment or reduced tax rates. Additionally, the Chinese government provides subsidies, including cash payments, grants, and interest-free loans, to manufacturers to encourage investment and innovation. To support the manufacturing industry, the Chinese government invests heavily in infrastructure development, such as building roads, ports, and airports. This helps to reduce transportation costs for manufacturers and enhance their access to markets. The Chinese government has implemented regulations that favor the manufacturing industry. For instance, it has streamlined bureaucratic procedures to simplify the process of obtaining permits and licenses. To safeguard the manufacturing industry's intellectual property, the Chinese government has strengthened patent laws and intensified enforcement of intellectual property rights. Chinese manufacturers can take advantage of training programs offered by the government to enhance their productivity and efficiency. The training programs cover various areas, such as new technologies, management techniques, and quality control. 3. Technology transfer. The manufacturing success of Chinese companies can be attributed to several strategies. One of these strategies involves forming joint ventures with foreign companies, allowing Chinese companies to access foreign technology, expertise, and management practices while sharing ownership and control of the venture. Another strategy employed by Chinese companies involves obtaining the rights to use foreign technology through licensing agreements with foreign companies, thereby eliminating the need for Chinese companies to invest in their own research and development. Chinese companies also use reverse engineering to gain knowledge from existing products and technologies. This process involves disassembling a product, analyzing its components and functions, and utilizing that knowledge to develop similar products. Furthermore, Chinese companies invest heavily in research and development to create their own technology, leading to the development of innovative products and processes that can be patented and licensed to other companies. Finally, Chinese companies acquire foreign companies to gain access to their technology and expertise, enabling them to accelerate their technological development and expand their market share. 4. Strong supply chain. The success of Chinese manufacturing can be attributed to several key factors. One of these factors is the extensive supplier base in China, with many companies specializing in different areas of manufacturing. This allows Chinese companies to source components and raw materials at a lower cost, leading to a reduction in production costs. Another important factor is China's well-developed logistics infrastructure, which includes ports, airports, and highways. This infrastructure enables Chinese companies to transport goods quickly and efficiently to their customers. Chinese companies also have a deep understanding of the local market, including consumer preferences, regulations, and supply chain dynamics. This knowledge allows them to optimize their supply chain and respond quickly to changes in demand. Additionally, Chinese companies have built strong relationships with their suppliers based on trust and mutual benefit. These relationships enable them to negotiate favorable terms, such as lower prices, longer payment terms, and priority access to components. Finally, Chinese companies have invested heavily in advanced technologies, such as artificial intelligence, big data, and cloud computing to optimize their supply chain. This allows them to track inventory, forecast demand, and manage production more efficiently. 5. Continuous improvement. Chinese companies have embraced lean manufacturing principles to boost efficiency and reduce waste in their production processes. This includes eliminating non-value-added activities such as overproduction, waiting, and unnecessary transportation. To improve quality and reduce defects, Chinese companies have adopted Six Sigma methodology that employ statistical analysis to identify and eliminate variations in the production process. Total quality management principles are also utilized by Chinese companies to enhance quality and customer satisfaction. This involves engaging all employees in the quality improvement process and utilizing customer feedback to identify areas for improvement. Continuous improvement is an essential part of Chinese manufacturing, and companies have implemented Kaizen principles to achieve this. By continually identifying small improvements that can be made to processes and products, companies can optimize their operations. Innovation is also a key focus for Chinese companies, who invest in research and development to develop new technologies and products. They also utilize feedback from customers and employees to identify areas for improvement and drive innovation. 6. Flexibility. Chinese companies have prioritized meeting the specific needs of their customers through customization. This involves offering a wide range of products and services and providing options for customization such as color, size, and packaging. To respond quickly to changes in demand, Chinese companies have implemented agile manufacturing processes. This involves using flexible production systems, such as modular production lines, which can be quickly reconfigured to produce different products. Chinese companies have fostered a culture of rapid response to customer inquiries and orders. This involves having dedicated customer service teams available 24/7, utilizing advanced technologies such as automation and artificial intelligence to quickly process orders and resolve issues. To accommodate changes in demand, Chinese companies have developed a flexible supply chain. This includes having multiple suppliers, backup inventory, and alternative production locations that can be utilized to meet customer demand. Innovation is a priority for Chinese companies to develop new products and services that meet the evolving needs of customers. This includes investing in research and development and gathering feedback from customers and employees to identify areas for improvement. 7. Global expansion. Chinese companies have employed various strategies to extend their global footprint. They have formed strategic partnerships with local companies in other countries to gain access to their knowledge of local markets and leverage their distribution networks to reach new customers. To gain entry into new markets and access new technologies and customer bases, Chinese companies have pursued merger and acquisition opportunities by acquiring established companies in other countries with strong brands and market share. Additionally, Chinese companies have made significant foreign direct investments to establish a physical presence in other countries. By investing in manufacturing facilities, distribution networks, and sales channels, Chinese companies have also focused on localization to tailor their products and services to local markets by modifying them to meet local regulations, cultural norms, and consumer preferences. Finally, Chinese companies have used e-commerce platforms, including Amazon, eBay, and Alibaba, to sell their products and services in other countries without the need for physical stores or distribution networks.